Hello everybody, today is Friday the 21st of November. It is, what is it, 10 past 10 in the morning, sorry. I am making a broad and I have finished my puzzle. I can show you some progress reports. Very happy, got quite a bit further on Saturday, Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. So I could just flesh it out a bit. Now it's all attached, and also here Pluto has a leg, and this is all attached. This is attached. Squirrel got further, and in here I think all of that in here I could fill out. I could finally connect that part. Start with the squirrel and those. Yeah, just one by one. Now I feel like I'm stuck again, but yeah. And I have my frame pieces are here, shape-wise. Then I have all the boxes. I always pull out something. Yeah, it's color sorted. Those are all the white ones, white bluish ones, Dalmatians. Those are all the leftovers from this shape of puzzle piece. So the white and gray. Same here with the other one and that. And then I have more pulled out ones, gray ones, which should be a tramp. Susan tramp. And those are my brown ones. Maybe I'll put one of those. So, but the best thing is not to have a box on here, and then it's easier to puzzle. But yeah, maybe I'll still find some of that. I just thought it goes here, but it does not go here. Okay, I have brown there. Actually, Pumbaa or King Louis, or a dress or something. The dwarfs wear brown too. Nah, don't know. Or Goofy. Another update. Thursday evening, 10 past 6. All done, except for those two boxes. And that is those spots, splatches, spatters. Ta-da! And here we go, all finished. This is now on, finished it yesterday, Thursday. I'm a bit hectic, but yeah. Because now that this is finished, I can actually do some house chores again, and I'm very happy about that, because I really need to clean this floor. I can hoover, but first I want to put it aside. Also, I'm playing Palya over there, again making a broad, and I want to maybe try out this table over there, because I don't like having to walk around here all the time, around the whole table. And I'm trying to call my doctor back, because I was at the doctor's on Wednesday to get some blood because of that thing here. Yeah, so I want to get rid of it, and it might be because of cholesterol. Tina told me that. Now we're checking for that, and also B12, because I always have low B12. And I need to call them back. I already did twice, and they're so hard to reach, so I'm gonna keep on calling them. I did get my appointment with an email, because I don't get through. So I'll try that again. And here's my broad. It's a very healthy one, so it's a bit harder that it goes together. It doesn't work. So normally a dough is not that crazily. A dough is more flexible on things, and this is just, now I stuck it together, but it's very crummy. This is whole wheat flour or something, and not even wheat. It's a Roggen Vollkornmeal, and those I don't have those down. I can do normal wheat, and then the normal all-purpose or white flour, but those, they also get very dry. This is just a very healthy bread, but I don't know how it will turn out. I also doubt it's gonna rise, because there's no air bubbles and nothing. So we'll have to see. Also, I need to do my kitchen. And yeah, just catch up on things that I couldn't do or didn't do lately, because I was busy puzzling. And now I thought, or I saw somebody else who did make a big puzzle, and then she thought about what she will do with it later on, and maybe she gives it to her sister, and for that she would put it into sections. And I thought maybe, I mean, I'm gonna get rid of it on Marketplace or just flea market or Marketplace on Facebook. I'm just gonna give it away or go to the Salvation Army, and I'm gonna put it into sections. Now I don't know if I get one section in one, so, and then put it in here. So we'll make two sections, a left one and the right one, and then the person who gets it can decide if they want to do 2,500 pieces or 5,000. Yeah, I don't know when that was. Was that after the suitcase market? My dad was here, and I was talking about the puzzle, and I'm worried I could ever do it at all. So he even prayed for that. I don't know. It was very cute. So he really I was bothered by it, and I'm very happy to put it aside. So it's voiceover time. It's gonna be a while. Before I start with my puzzle, I'm putting on the water on my head on the cooker to make coffee, and in that time it loaded palja. That's why I had to run back. Then I played a little palja until my water boiled. And then I run back in the kitchen and finally fixed my coffee. I also tried to always clean up a little something, so there is a few cuts. Before, when I was in the kitchen, I cut out quite a bit because I just did organize the kitchen a bit. Now also coffee making is cut out and other things too. So then I had to put on my house shoes to get warm feet. And here I'm trying to call my doctor. And I do hate making phone calls, so that is always a big Überwindung. It takes a lot of effort to make a phone call. I'm very nervous and things. That's why I hate that I don't get through. And you can see it, I'm not happy. I'm also writing down the times just so I know when I called. I would have something to say, how many times I called and when. And here I noticed my fingernails are very dirty. Also, I'm a bit exhausted by it. And my fingernails are dirty on top of it because of the bread. The bread is so sticky and gluey. With water, you need time to take it off, and I didn't take that time. So I just scratched off a bit. And then I thought about, I wanted to check the puzzle because Tilly was on it quite a bit and she's bloody sometimes. So I needed to check it if I need to clean it a bit. Here I'm counting my puzzle pieces to find the middle of it. And then I start taking it apart. I do that quite slowly. This is 1,000 times or 10 times quicker. I don't know, it says 1,000 on Da Vinci. And I think 100 is normal. So 10 times quicker. I try to take all the pieces apart because I don't want them to be bent when they're in a bag and stuck together. They might bend at the knobs and things. I don't want that, but it takes a long time to do it that way. So I do that section first, and then I think I even speed it up to 2,000. So 20 times as quick as it would be in real time. I do the second section. It is not... there I tried to phone the doctor again. And then when that didn't work, I think at some point I also tried to call my mom just to just to complain about it. But she wasn't home either, somehow. Nobody picked up the phone today. And here I am on the third section. This is now very much quicker. Because it's also not that interesting. But I'm trying to do it nicely with the bags. I decided to put it in 4 bags. Maybe I could have fit it in 2, but it's neat and nice in 4 bags. And then I will get a waterproof marker and I will write on those bags, which I kept in order. So now we're back in real time. You see how slow that is. There's the Anna und die Liebe, Anna and the Love. I talk about that later. That show is on in the background. And I'm making a, what's it called? A checkers on it with 4 fields, like a treasure chest map. Treasure map, and I make a cross which section it is, and you would know which one is top and down because I oriented myself on the back, on the orientation of the back. That is now more complicated explained than it really is there, making checkers and a cross. Okay, and I just try to not do it well. Then I pack them. And here's the point when I realized that I forgot to put the poster in. And now you have to see that acting. I acted very heavy. See? Super heavy because I was annoyed having to do it again. Yeah, and then I put it back in and closed the lid, and I am done with this puzzle. And then I'm going to give my doctor one last call. And yeah, I always need to inhale deeply before I do a phone call. I'm just nervous and I really, really don't like doing it. All my friends know they don't have to call me. They should always text or text if they can call. Then I say, no, thank you. Yeah, writing down the time, waiting for the machine to answer. And again, use the time to clean up a little bit, just a little something here, something there, and put that in there. And I am also, my nerves are, yeah. So I am very annoyed. This was 5 times that I called them, and now I need to deal with my emotions. Okay, so I'm gonna clean the table. First I'm gonna write an email. And then I clean the table, and then I'll go on the balcony for a little break. So, no more hiding. I'm a smoker. But this tobacco has no additives, no burners, so it will go out again. And that's why I can take about 3-5 tracks and put it back. And then it takes me a while, about 3 times to smoke this. Just saying. Here we go. So it is now 10 to 1. I have rearranged my things a bit. I have not cleaned yet because now it's Mittagspause, lunchtime break, and I'm not allowed to make noise. And I like it better. I got more space there. I don't know where I'll put my Christmas tree. And yeah, I'm still not happy. I have a lot of stuff, but I also use a lot of stuff. I do think there is another way to organize things. It's always another way. Just haven't figured it out yet. Okay, and I did call the doctor 5 times this morning, and then I wrote an email. And then he wrote back, call. And he wrote, ruf an. And that could be that he will call, or I should call. And it meant that he will call. And now I waited another 45 minutes, an hour. And he called, it's fine. My cholesterol is fine. My B is fine. Vitamin B's. What was it? Vitamin D is in the basement, he said. So that is very bad. So I'm going next week for a shot. And this is my bread. It is a bit sour. It's very dense. And it didn't rise, but I think it's eatable. And I'm having jam brutally. Because my cholesterol is fine. Well, I'm getting my period and I need sweets. And I've heard that we should eat sweets when we are having the period. No, I really have more space there now. I wanted that. I still don't like it here. When I get in that there's something and there's something. So I could put that there too. Maybe. I just did, the rolls fell off. I also thought about having this one there, and then the table would get out at like 40 centimeters. It would work, but I think it's nicer like this. I just need somewhere to have this is my office supply stuffs, where I reach in, or my creams and glasses and stuffs, tobacco, which you've seen by now anyway. So, okay, but I need to eat something and wait till the lunchtime break is over, and then I can hoover, and then I'm very glad about it. Okay, so see you later. So it's now 5:30. I just took a nap for an hour. And I even made a space for my Christmas tree here. It's gonna be there. I have moved stuff around here. So this was there, so I pushed it there. One that was here got here because I use this one a lot. And then the other one that was here, they're now over there. I use those too. But rare, also here's stamps. So I can just take out my stamp. And here's other things I occasionally use. But the other stuff I use with every card. And we had an accident. Here is Philippus. And as you can see, he has lost a leg. And that is my fault. It's tragic, really. He was on the toilet. And also in the toilet. I have a very hard toilet knob to push for flushing. So this is a very hard knob. It's still dirty. And that's why I have this one here. Because it goes around and I can really push like this. And I just grabbed it and he was on here. So his leg is now there on the floor. Well, it might have been a bit disgusting with my toilet stuffs, but I can't pick it up. I'm sad about it. I ripped out his leg. Yeah, we've been living with each other for 2 months or 3 months. It's a while already. And I feed him regularly. Now I got a cucumber to drink something. Yeah. Well, that is that. And my parents are coming over tomorrow. So I still need to do the dishes. Other than that, I did what I wanted to do today. Yeah. So I'm not finishing this yet. I don't know. There's not much on it. I just wanted to take you along. Also, the most annoying part is still with the electricity and also all the details. That is not good yet. But I have a plug down there and I have one over there. I've unplugged everything that's there, so there's the cords hanging out, and I need to put that somewhere else. And here I have one plugged in there, then it goes to multiple thing. And now I plugged in the multiple thing, I plugged in this multiple thing. And I don't know if that's good. And this plug goes actually down to my multiple thing that is on the table leg. So yeah, one shouldn't do that. One shouldn't put too many multiples in there, but I don't know how to do that with one plugged over there. We use that somehow, but it's over the door, so there's it there. And then I would have to go, yeah, I don't know. At least this room has 2 plug things. All the others only have 1. And then the hallway has nothing. Okay, so that is that. I need to take a shower too today. And now I'm having a lentil soup. I just threw in lentils with a carrot and bouillon. and cooked it. And I'm watching Anna und die Liebe, Anna and the Love, which is a very old German TV soap from 2008. And it's now on Join on an app. I can watch it, and I'm very happy to watch just something very old, just something from back in the days. So today is Saturday, and my parents have been here, and I've been working on a card in this new layout of my room, and it turned out it's very lovely to work like this. I always try to optimize my processes so I can do everything while sitting, and that doesn't work. So now it's way better. It is for Malia, and this is going to be the card. I'll show you once it's finished. And I did color sitting over there. I have my colors there. Then I moved here to do this, and then there for the inking. I have the inks here, and somehow it's not my whole table cluttered, but I have my stations, and I can get up, get my stuff, go to the garbage, and just, it's very cool. So it wasn't possible to optimize it to the point that you can do everything in sitting. I just have to walk around all the time and be fine with that. And then another thing happened. Yesterday I saw on Instagram, I got a message from the International School of Schaffhausen, and they invited me to their market, which is on Wednesday, that upcoming Wednesday. And I'm gonna go with my cards and my crochet animals. They have nobody who does the cards or has cards. It costs me nothing, and it's only 2 hours. It's from 11 till 1 p.m. Also 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and I'm very happy about it. And I don't know where they saw my stuffs, but they just reached out to me. And difference to other markets is this is English now. And I can try to talk English to English-speaking people, which is different than me by myself. I have noticed that on Zoom calls with Marigan Fun from Craft Roulette, I had a very, very thick Swiss accent, which I normally don't have that much. And also the other suitcase market, I was next to somebody who was fluent in English, and I also talked English, but it was so much harder. I had more accent, harder to speak, to find the words. It's just more pressure to come up with the words in the moment, even though like this, I talk in the moment too. But to have a conversation in English is a different cup of tea, a different horsey. And so I'm looking forward to that. That's on next Wednesday. So it is 11:15 p.m. and this is the card. I've finished it for a while, but it did other things. It is, what's it called? Side step card. I can put on like this, and then you see all those layers. I don't want to switch on the big light. Du hast Geburtstag, you have birthday. It's your birthday. And this is how that looks from the side. There's two steps here, but they're quite close together. Those are 2 steps. Ah, now they're actually stuck together. Okay, 4 steps. On the back, I have to write something still. This is not the best, but I didn't pay attention to that. I thought there's pencil line and stuff. It's not that nice from the back, but it's to be looked at from the front. So it's for Malia. She's about 7. Yeah. Okay. And now I thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.